Hello kids, welcome back to our learning channel. Today we are going to learn something very exciting, auxiliary verbs. Great! So, are you ready? Let's begin our fun journey. Auxiliary verbs, also known as helping verbs, are used along with a main verb to express tense, mood or voice. There are three auxiliary verbs in English: be, do and have. Let's look at these sentences. Have all the employees completed their tasks? Why are some employees delaying their work? Did all of them get the same amount of time? In these sentences, the words have, are and did are auxiliary verbs. They help in forming questions and expressing actions in different tenses. Dice activity. Now, let's practice together. I'll say some sentences and you underline the auxiliary verbs. No, I did not complete my homework on time. I was waiting for the weather to clear. My cousins have arrived. We were playing football last night. Great job! You just identified auxiliary verbs. Now, let's learn how we use auxiliary verbs to form negative sentences. We use do, does and have, has in their negative forms to make negative sentences. Examples: I am not enjoying reading this book. I do not get up early in the morning. Rajat does not help with my studies. So, whenever you want to make a sentence negative, just use not after the auxiliary verb. It's that simple. Dice quick practice. Let's practice turning these sentences into negative sentences. I play basketball every day into I do not play basketball every day. Rajat is enjoying the game into Rajat is not enjoying the game. My brother likes football into my brother does not like football. Well done! Now you know how to make sentences negative with auxiliary verbs. Next, let's see how we form questions using auxiliary verbs. We use do, does or have, has at the start of the sentence to ask questions. Examples: Does he like football? Have you completed your homework? Did you visit the museum yesterday? So, remember, auxiliary verbs come at the beginning of the sentence to form questions. Isn't that cool? Dice activity. Let's change these sentences into questions. My father has an answer to this question into does my father have an answer to this question? My sister plays tennis every evening into does my sister play tennis every evening? They are leaving early for school into are they leaving early for school? You did a great job turning those into questions. Now, let's look at more examples of affirmative sentences with auxiliary verbs. In these sentences, the auxiliary verbs help the main verb express the right tense or action. Examples: I am enjoying reading this book. Rajat has 3 dogs. I do my homework every day. In these sentences, the auxiliary verbs are used to show continuous or present actions. Dice fill-ups. Let's practice with auxiliary verbs in affirmative sentences. Fill in the blanks. I dash playing with my dog. Am. We dash going to the park. Are. Rajat dash finished his homework. Has. My friends dash playing basketball. Are. You dash go to the park today. Did. Fantastic! You filled in the blanks correctly. Let's go deeper into how auxiliary verbs work with affirmative, negative and question forms. Affirmative form, the main verb plus auxiliary verb. Negative form, add not after the auxiliary verb. Question form, place the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence. Cool, right? Examples: I am enjoying reading this book. Affirmative. I am not enjoying reading this book. Negative. Am I enjoying reading this book? Question. Dice practice activity. Let's form some negative sentences together. I go to school every day into I do not go to school every day. They have finished their homework into they have not finished their homework. My sister likes chocolate into my sister does not like chocolate. Awesome! You are really mastering auxiliary verbs. Now, let's quickly revise what we learned today. Auxiliary verbs are be, do, and have. They help form negative sentences, questions, and affirmative sentences. We practiced using auxiliary verbs in different sentence structures. You now know how to use auxiliary verbs to change the meaning of sentences. Great job, kids! Today, you learned all about auxiliary verbs in a fun and easy way. Clap! If you liked the video, don't forget to like, laugh, and share, and subscribe. See you next time with a new lesson. Bye, kids! Thanks for watching.